The greatness that is One Piece is back with another chapter, chapter 1088, the final lesson. And man, there are some bright red flags coming from that chapter title. Looks like I'm going to have to prepare myself for this chapter. But the chapter begins with a flashback back to the former Navy HQ with Garp giving a lesson. And a very unique example of a situation where it's you, a baby, and an old man on an island with a boat that can carry two people. What do you do? Koby, being the self-sacrificing kind of guy, is like, well, I'll give the boat to the old man and the baby, make sure they can get off safe. And then Garp like, nope, you dunce. You abandon the old man and prioritize yourself and the baby. And then he's like, you became a Marine to safeguard the future, right? You need to always keep that in mind. Your lives are more valuable than some sort of old fossil. Take the baby and live. But after this lesson, Garp gets beat up and reprimanded because all lives are supposed to be equal. But he even doubled down on this and said the potential of youth is limitless. That being said, I feel like all of this is some sort of heavy plot device that's going to be relevant later, but I can't quite put my finger on it. But now we segue to a different flashback, this one from a few weeks ago on Amazon Lily during the situation with Koby, Blackbeard, and Boa Hancock. And we find out that Blackbeard had a lot of the Marines captured at this time, and in order to get them back, Koby gave himself up so that he would let the battleship and all the people that he had captured go. Even though Blackbeard admits that Koby was thinking high of himself, it's obvious that he took the bait. And now, fast forwarding to here, showing how everything led to here, the hand is still reaching over to another battleship to put more lives in danger. And as everyone is panicking, people on the ship trying to figure out how they're going to either abandon the ship or protect the civilians, and the people on the island asking Garp what they should do in order to make sure that they protect people. Garp, while still laying on the ground, tells everyone, don't worry, you guys got this. Get ready and I'll give you an opening. He starts giving out directions like he's a coach on a football team. And he's like, Koby, you need to take care of that monster hand, so get in good position to destroy it. Bruce, you need to make sure that the debris doesn't destroy everyone else, so you cover it and catch it once it starts falling. And Helmeppo, you cover them, make sure they can get the job done. And the moment they started to second guess or worry, he's like, never second guess yourself in the heat of the moment. And then they were like, aye, sir, and they took off and went to motion. And all the pirates on the island see them taking the motion. They're like, man, they're not even no real heroes. They're just a bunch of kids. Let's go after them and kill them. And while Bruce and Koby are running up the hand, Bruce asks Koby, you got any explosive or a plan to take out that giant hand? And Koby was like, nope. He was like, what are you gonna do then? And Kobe was like, I'll figure something out. Figure something out. That hand's about to destroy an entire battleship. What do you mean figure something out? But while they're running, and the pirates start to catch up and they start firing cannons at them. And Helmeppo, remember what Garp told him, not to let anything get in their way, starts defending them and taking the hits for them so that they don't get hit by the cannons. Now going back onto the island, Garp starts to get up, but then Kuzan steps up and says, I didn't expect you to start moving around for a wound like that. But Garp, not trying to give him any leeway, says, this is just a scratch. And then immediately blitzes Kuzan, knocking him on his ass, and then takes a mad dash to the giant skull in the middle of the island. He channels a bunch of power and hits a giant attack on him called Galaxy Divide. It looked like he punched in the skull. And Avalo Pizarro fell down with blood gushing from his face. And as it looked like this is the opening that Garp was talking about, Koby using this chance and zipped out in front of the hand. Now, Avalo Pizarro isn't knocked out from this attack. It looked like it hurts him, but he still tries to destroy the ship. And then while Garp is falling down after giving the opening, he starts to have a flashback and starts to remember some things Helmeppo told him about Koby. About how when Koby and them were training under him, Koby would take additional training and after the regiment go and push himself, punching a battleship on his own until his hands bled. Sounds familiar? And with a grin on his face, with almost a sense of pride for his pupil, Garp then allows Koby to get in position and channel all his emotions, remembering and thinking about how he put everyone in danger just by them coming to save him. And he unleashes an honesty impact, this crazy giant punch that splits the giant hand in two. Man sends a shockwave going to Avalo Pizarro's actual hand. Man thought he lost his actual hand for a second there. But as the debris starts to fall and everyone's looking at what Koby just did, Groose takes this opportunity and launches a giant clay web to stop all the debris from coming down, just like Garp told him. And then Helmeppo rushes and saves Koby, giving him congratulations on doing that crazy feat, destroying a giant mountain-sized hand. But as everyone lands on the ship and is celebrating their escape and what Koby was able to do, Garp gets on the phone and he tells everyone, alright, good. Rescue of Captain Koby successful. Alright, everyone, sail off. And everyone starts to realize, wait, sail off? What do you mean sail off? And Garp tells them, hey, y'all keep moving forward and never forget, you are all the future of the Marines. With an icicle stabbed through his chest, Kuzan and the rest of the pirates on Hachinosu standing over him, and Garp just laughing at the face of his potential death. And then we get another panel saying that a couple of days later, in the paper, the news of the legendary hero Vice Admiral Garp was declared as missing in action. But even this news is probably going to be eclipsed by an even greater event, the Egghead Island incident. Man, what a start and an end to this chapter. A hero from the beginning and a hero to the end.